The 1994 film Airheads, starring Brendan Fraser, was a complete disaster at the box office. But why? It had a hell of a cast, a fun story. It was just a great film that should have been given more respect than it did in the past, and to this day, I don't think it gets the credit that it deserves. What's not to like about this movie? You have three people who are desperately trying to get their rock band off the ground and get a record contract going, and no matter how hard they try, everyone, the door gets slammed in their face. So out of desperation, they decide to break into a radio station and see if they can get their album played on the air, at least their one song. And everything goes wrong after that. The movie was a lot of fun, and it deserves a lot more respect than what it gets. Now, to put things in perspective, the film again was released in 1994 and it made $5.75 million at the box office. But unfortunately, its budget was way higher than that. It was $15 million, which means that this thing completely bombed at the box office. And like a lot of other films that have failed, it found a cult following, but it still doesn't explain why this movie failed at the box office in the first place. I mean, come on, look at the cast. Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, Chris Farley, Michael Richards, Judd Nelson, Ernie Hudson, Joe Montega. I mean, come on. This movie had so much talent in it. How in the world did it bomb like it did?
That's obstruction. Now what are you going to do about that? Improvise.
There's a whole problem with you guys. You think because you got some big job that you know something? Wrong! You got your Hagar slacks and you got your stylish little pony nub.
And it ain't even real.
Hey guys, we're all rock and rollers here.
You look like half a butt puppet. Do you know what it's like to be on the bill and to play for 15 minutes and the only people there to see you are the other bands and their girlfriends? Don't talk to me about rock and roll. I'm out there in the clubs and on the streets and I'm living it. I am rock and roll.
I know it's a comedy, but the acting in this movie, especially from Brendan Fraser here, is excellent. You're really listening to this guy and you believe what he is selling you here. It's a damn good movie. And I really think that it's just been undervalued over the years. Another tragedy for this movie, and it's something that really annoys me, is the fact that there is no digital release for this film. It's not on any digital platform. And the Blu-ray copy, the limited edition Blu-ray that was released in 2013, they ran out of print. There's no more copies of it to ever be made. And the current owners of the license refuse to deal with the legal issues that are facing this movie. The 1994 comedy Airheads is largely unavailable on digital streaming platforms and major video on demand services due to expired licensing agreements, specifically surrounding the heavy metal rock music featured in the movie and its soundtrack, combined with a corporate catalog shift following Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox. In other words, Disney bought this franchise, or bought 20th Century Fox. Airheads, being a 20th Century Fox movie, was caught up in that, and Disney is looking at the film because it bombed epically at the theater, is saying it is not worth our time to invest any more money in this film, and it's ignoring the fact that this film has developed quite a cult following.
Okay, kid, I want you to control this crowd. If these looky-loos give you any trouble, I want you to cuff them, throw them in the squad car.
Well, technically, I can't do that, Sergeant. The civilian review
Hey,
clearly...
I know what the civilian review committee says, but they're not out here doing crowd control out here. Listen, when you're in a line of fire, you do what's necessary to get the job done. You don't break the law, but occasionally you bend it.
It's a comedy, yes, but at the same time, some of the things that they do in this movie are so relevant even today. Crowd control, the police doing what they can to deal with crowds, while at the same time, you got people out there harassing the cops in this movie. It's a relevant movie. Going back to the Lone Rangers for a moment, these are guys who are desperate. And now think about this for a moment before I continue. Think about this. This movie is 1994. This is the dawn of the internet. The internet was first activated, I believe, in 1991. But The social media that exists today really didn't exist. You had Napster. That's about it. It was so hard for artists to find ways to get discovered. It's a lot easier now for them than it was back then. So, in a way, this video, this movie, is kind of telling a story about how the local guys are so desperately trying to find someone who will pay attention to them. They're saying, we've got a voice. We believe we've got a hit record on our hands here, but we've got to jump through these hoops, and you're not seeing it and you're not hearing us. And like at the beginning of the movie, the guy from the record company says to Chaz that it's unsolicited material and they can't touch it. It's unbelievable what these artists had to go through back in the day. Now, in today's world, all you have to do is get on YouTube and you can be discovered. The world was so different, and this video, this movie, again, tells a little bit of about those challenges. I don't know about all of you, but I think it's about time we told Disney to release this movie, not only on digital 4K, but at the same time, put it on the streaming platforms. Yes, it's time for you to fix the license issues, the copyright issues regarding the music from this movie. It is time for Airheads to be given the respect that it deserves. And I am honestly of the opinion that if enough people stand up and say to Disney, do it. You will be here. We'll buy the movie. We will buy it on our Blu-ray. We'll buy it on 4K. We will buy it on digital. But we want you to do your legwork as well, Disney, and put the movie out for availability. I would love to know what all of you think about this. Do you believe that Airheads hasn't been given the respect that it deserves over the years? Do you honestly think that the movie is not even worth talking about? And if you do believe that the movie was good and deserves more respect, do you think it deserves to be released on a digital format as well as on Blu-ray and 4K? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments, so please drop those comments below and let me know. Until the next time, my friends, God bless.